Going up and in, they're all on the gate. They're off and running at Finger Lakes. Crypto Causeway, Royal Suspect, Steiner along the inside. Now it's post facto in between horses. Backs off the pace in third. Crypto Causeway is in second last and is to the outside of Interstate as they take on that first turn here at Finger Lakes. It's Steiner. Steiner and Royal Suspect. They are first and second, and they're clear by about 7 lengths over Interstate, who's to the inside of Post Facto for third, and a length and a half to Crypto Causeway, who's shuffled back to the tail of the field as they angle on to the backstretch. It's Steiner. Steiner, the big favorite, has a lead over Royal Suspect. The margin to the third place horse is about 9. Interstate is in third. Now Crypto Causeway with the middle move. Crypto Causeway was dead last, about a half furlong to go, and now is up into third, but still about 10 lengths off the lead. And Post Facto now in the fifth and trailing position as they make the entry into the far turn. It's Steiner and De Diego on top. The lead's 3 lengths. Royal Suspect coming under pressure in second, as it's Crypto Causeway who continues to improve in third, 8 lengths off the lead, and then many lengths back to Interstate and Post Facto. As they arrive at the top of the stretch, it's Steiner, the huge favorite, who has the lead by 8 over Crypto Causeway, who's now a clear-cut second. Royal Suspect plugging away in third. They run down to the final furlong. It's Steiner on top by 7 lengths over Crypto Causeway, who's skimming the inside in second. 16th to go. Steiner is clear by 5, and Steiner was a cut above the rest. Crypto Causeway second, Royal Suspect third, Post Facto fourth. Finger Lakes Bonus Bets is offering incredible 8% rewards on your Finger Lakes wagers. Simply wager $2,500 per month on racing from Finger Lakes. And they're off. Decent start. It's 5 aces, 1 of 3 setting out for the lead. Bastino Santino at the fence as its Smile takes charge, who's sandwiched in between horses in third. A gap of 4 lengths back to Enticing Prospect in fourth, 3 lengths to Socks for Daughters, who's 2.5 lengths in front of Revivalism, who sets up shop at the tail of the field. Up the backstretch, half mile to go. Bastino Santino on top by a half. 5 aces pestering outside second. Smile takes charge in third, 3.5 lengths off the lead. A gap of 3 to Enticing Prospect in the 4 spot, and then a margin of 4 to Revivalism, who will put Socks for Daughters in the 6th and trailing position. 2.5 furlongs to go, and 5 aces taking it to Bastino Santino. These two in tandem with a quarter of a mile left to travel. Enticing Prospect on the extreme outside as Revivalism's inside of him, and those two are closing in as a team. A few chances here with 3/16 to go. Bastino Santino and 5 aces have been softened up. Here comes Revivalism and Enticing Prospect, and they brush in mid-stretch. 16th to go. Revivalism's game. Enticing Prospect not going away on the outside. Another bump in deep stretch. Enticing Prospect, Revivalism. Enticing Prospect wins over Revivalism. Bastino Santino third. Double $10.20. Exacted $19.20. 50-cent try, $13. They're all in the gate. And they're off. Starship Tango takes the initiative and establishes an early lead over Rhymes Like Dimes. Count Frosta is on the outside, will be stuck out 3 wide around that first turn. Roses Pepino's behind the tri-leaders in fourth, and our man Mike takes residency at the tail of the field as they navigate the first turn. Starship Tango wanted that lead and has it by 3 parts of a length with 6.5 furlongs to go. Rhymes Like Dimes harassing outside second. A gap of about 2 lengths to the gray, Count Frost, who's in the third spot, then 5 lengths to Roses Pepino, is 2 lengths in front of our man Mike, who trails the field. They race up the backstretch. It's Starship Tango, who leads by a half length, 3 parts of a length over Rhymes Like Dimes, who stalks in second. As it's Count Frost who gets closer in the third spot. 3 lengths to Roses Pepino, who's about 2 lengths in front of our man Mike, who trails the field. As they make the entry into the far turn, Starship Tango has led every step of the way. The lead's still 3 parts of a length. Rhymes Like Dimes takes another crack at that one outside in second. Now the pace picks up in earnest. As Count Frost is nudged upon in third. Our man Mike saves all the ground towards the inside fourth. Now up into third, 5 lengths off the lead. And Roses Pepino trails the field and Rhymes Like Dimes takes over the lead at the top of the stretch. Starship Tango, it now shifts to the outside in second as our man Mike had to angle even further out in third. They got 1 furlong to go. Rhymes Like Dimes opens up by 7 lengths over our man Mike, who's up in the second, but it's Rhymes Like Dimes who crushes in this race. Our man Mike second, Roses Pepino third, Starship Tango fourth. In the winning Win Mutual, double $13.20, exacted $15.60, 50-cent try, $13.62, dime super, $3.70. Fourth race, Finger Lakes. No changes. Exacta trifecta, superfecta, daily double, late pick 5 wagering. Post time in about 25 minutes at 2:35 p.m.